Now, there's a big difference between micro oil filtration machines and just regular oil filtration machines. The difference is, like, the clean fry machine will filter down to a microscopic level. When you do that, that's when you take out the saturated fat out of the oil, the microscopic carbon particles, and that's what really degrades the oil. So if you take those out on a daily basis, you're going to give life to the oil. Your fried food is going to be golden, crispier, and not greasy. And what we're going to do here today is demonstrate to you how in 3 minutes flat our micro oil filtration machine is going to wash and filter and polish the oil in a commercial kitchen fryer, and go from very brown oil that has been contaminated and with saturated fat and carbons, and we're going to polish it up and show you how clear it becomes. And really, it's not magic, it's science, and that's what this machine will show you. So come on close, let me show you the machine. It's an incredible patent pending double filtration machine that uses your 300 micron basket to catch the big particles that you can see by eye. Most oil filter machines, that's all they use, okay? And then we go down to the heart of the machine, which is this apparatus here, which we throw in a microfilter. We clamp it on, and just by hand, no tools required, just by hand. I want you to come close and take a look at this oil. See how brown it is, how you can't see through the bottom of it? Well, what we're going to attempt to do is clear that up and make it yellow, crystal clear. We're going to check that it's at 350 degrees, because unlike other machines, fryer machines that filter, we want the temperature to be at 350 degrees. So there's no downtime to the restaurant. We put one of the best motors and pumps and seals in this machine, so that way it can work at 350 degrees. Other machines, you got to sit there and wait 10 minutes for it to cool down. Nice and 350 degrees. Okay, let's get started. And we will immediately turn on the spigot here, which will allow the oil to flow into our basket. And we're going to start the stopwatch. And we're going to try to do a continuous run, so that way you'll see what's going on. Take a look inside as it's draining out, how it's full with carbons, burnt carbons, breadcrumbs and flour and all kinds of things. All right, here we go. We'll start rinsing it out. Use that hot oil to actually wash out that fryer. And while it's filtering and polishing that oil, you're going to use it to wash that fryer, because a clean fryer means you're going to have less carbons in the elements, which means you're going to have nice clean oil. What many chefs don't understand is that you can actually put brand new oil in a contaminated, dirty fryer that has not been cleaned on a regular basis, and you will contaminate that fresh, brand new oil instantaneously, and raise the TPMs, which is the total polar material. 24 TPMs is not fit for human consumption. We are right now at 2.5 minutes into the process, and I want you to take a look at that oil. Look at this oil coming out of the spigot, how yellow it is and how clear and clean it is. Okay, let's rinse out all the areas that we scrubbed, and take a look at what we caught here in the screen basket. It's just a lot of the things that you can see by eye. But then we are going to look and see what's underneath. Let's take a look at this oil. What do you guys see? Crystal clear, yellow oil. You can see right through the bottom. You can see the elements, okay? Remember how it was before? This is a continuous shot, and we filtered it in literally 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes, and you're pretty much done per fryer. No magic, it's science, and this is the only micro oil filtration machine in the US that's going to do that for your fry now, restaurant. Let's examine what we caught in that filter. Okay, here it is. This is the microscopic saturated fat and carbons that actually sticks to the food, and then we eat it right out of that restaurant. This is what causes greasy food and that bad taste in your mouth and in your throat when after you eat fried food that is not nice and crispy and done with the clean oil.